All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Know we got the news about Giannis signing. But you know what just happened? I don't know if anyone paying attention. All of a sudden, guess who just got a lot of leverage? Mr. James Harden. Now he's the only big name. Well, you got Kawhi. Kawhi's another interesting one. You got Kawhi that can he ain't signed yet, so he's still a free agent in 2021. And James Harden, everyone know he's worn out. So at this point, you're not getting Giannis, right? Giannis is gone. Kawhi, I don't know what's gonna happen with him if he's gonna sign long term, stay. You know, he like his leverage and whatever. All of a sudden, James Harden, the next superstar. And you know, team at this point, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to because you gotta remember there was teams. Toronto, Miami, Dallas, all these teams had ways to grab Giannis, right? And even other teams, but all these teams had room to grab Giannis. Now that Giannis is off the books, he's pretty much a lock. That they got to find any other way to grab somebody impactful. Majorly, because if you're gonna make a move, you're making a move to get a chip. I don't understand. I don't understand just a move to help a little bit here. No, you're making a move to dethrone the Lakers, right? They are the champ. They're the team that look like the team to beat right now. So you're making a move to dethrone them. Well, you ain't gonna form a super team with Giannis now because he's locked up in Milwaukee. So who else out there can you get? Kawhi Leonard, he's a free agent. We don't know what he's gonna do yet. And then James Harden that has made it very public that he want out. He want out. So if he want out, you got this cap space, so maybe you can, trade some picks, some players, bring in maybe a team with a bad, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out, a team with a bad contract. You can take some of their leverage off them. I don't know how you play it, right? I don't know how you play it, but you can expect the Giannis move just dampened. I hope I said that right. He just put a wet towel. He just put a wet towel over 2021 free agency. Teams can now move on. And who else is out there? You got Kawhi, you got Harden. But Harden's still on the contract, so you can't just sign him. We may be up for another Kawhi Leonard free agency. And we know how those things go. They're long, they're drawn out. With all due respect, it's that man's time. He can sign whenever he please. But many feel like he's gonna stay in LA. I did throw out that, is it possible for him to go back to Toronto? We'll see. But Kawhi is again the top guy on the list. He's again up there. And James Harden, but James Harden can't just move how he want to move. You got to give the Houston Rockets an impressive trade package. They're not just gonna give you him. You're gonna have to come up off of something. And with John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, if they could play well, James Harden now back at practice, so he's still making it clear he want out, but he's still back at practice playing. Winning cures all, man. If they start winning, and they start playing well, they start winning. We remember my greatest of all time won it out of LA at one point. I think he wanted to go to if I'm not mistaken, the Suns. Yeah, he wanted to go to the Suns, but they started winning and everything went away. If the Houston Rockets start winning and James Harden see he got a legitimate chance to, now I don't know. Now let me say this: I don't know if it's broken. I don't know if that relationship is beyond repair. It ain't no fixing it. I can't tell you. But I know at this moment right here, James Harden's stock just went through the roof. It's an old saying: you're the best game in town when you're the only game in town. when you're the guy. Like again, Kawhi Leonard's out there. We don't know. I know Paul George just read up. He's staying there. So he at least can run that back. I think Kawhi wants to see what this look like in year 2. If it's something that he can hold on to, he might stay. But Kawhi Leonard, again, will be courted by teams. If he decide to hit the free agent market, he'll be courted by teams he want to be courted by. James Harden, he can't really be courted. I'm okay. We not the same thing got Magic in trouble. But we don't know. We don't know. Like, James Harden wanting out in Houston, and with Giannis signing in Milwaukee, just put the Rockets as the team, every team that got cap space or assets to trade to want to come to talk to. I guarantee you, the Rockets phones are blowing up now. Hey, what can we do? Because you got to beat the Lakers, right? It's just what it is. You got to beat the Lakers. The Lakers are the team, all right? Let's not play around with it. The Lakers are the team to beat in the NBA right now, according to many, according to everyone. They're the team you got to get over, and by all accounts, they got better. Let's not sugarcoat that. They got better. They will miss some of that size they had last year, but they got better. But all of a sudden now, if you want to get past them, definitely. If you want to feel like, all right, this is the move to definitely get past them. You got to get James. Now, I don't know how the chemistry would work. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying on paper right now, if you add him now, but then I ask you, well, what about Brooklyn? What does this mean for the Brooklyn Nets? So Giannis ain't got a super team. You got KD and Kyrie, who look very good in their first preseason game. We'll see what they look like later. But they look very good in their first preseason game. Would you want to make them? Would you willing to go in all in, as long as you don't have to give up Kyrie or KD? But what would you have to give up? LeVert, 3 first-round picks, probably some money. I don't know. All I know is James Harden has just became the most sought-after player in the NBA, in my opinion. Because the big domino that was on the board is gone. When everyone want to see what he do, it's gone. He's in Milwaukee. He's staying for the next 5 years. So what is the next best thing that a team can do to get past the Lakers? You got to get James. You got to get, especially if it's this year. If it's this year, now, and this ain't me trying to, Lakers guarantee championship. I'm just saying based off of odds, and I try to keep it neutral. Based off of odds, based off of rankings and everything, you're going to need that one more player. And the only big impact player out there right now that a team can sign that you really feel like will get them over the hump would be James Harden. If any team can bring James Harden in and add to what they already have, maybe a bubble team, a team that's on the bubble of being championship contenders, and that could take them over the top, James Harden's the guy. Well, let me know in the comments, man, what you guys think. Did James Harden just become the most sought-after person in the NBA? Let me know. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you guys be great.